To calculate 4/5 minus 1/2, we're going to use the LCM method, also known as the least common multiple method. And the trick is, we're going to express both of these fractions over fractions whose denominator are the least common multiple. Now, the first step is to look at the multiples of each of the two denominators we see. And so, if I look at the multiples of 5, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, etc., etc. Similarly, the multiples of 2 are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and so on and so forth. Now, looking at both of these lists of multiples, we now have to find the least common multiple that we see. In other words, which is the smallest number in those two lists, which is common to both of those lists. Well, looking at these, we can see that 10 is definitely the least common multiple. And we write this LCM of 5 and 2 is equal to 10. Now, our next step is to express each of our two fractions, remember which were 4 over 5 and 1 over 2, as fractions over 10. To do this, to take care of 4 over 5 first, what we need to look at is 10 is the second multiple of 5, so we're going to have to multiply the top and the bottom of this fraction by 2, because it's the second multiple. And we do this like this. It's 2 times 4 over 2 times 5, which is equal to 8 over 10. Similarly, for the second fraction, which remember was 1/2, we need to look into the fact that 10 is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fifth multiple of 2. So, to express it as a fraction over 10, we multiply the top and the bottom by 5. And so we can now see that 1 over 2 is the same thing, or is equal to 5 over 10. Now that we've done this, we can rewrite our fraction, and we can say that 4 over 5 minus 1 over 2 is equal to 8 over 10 minus 5 over 10. Since both of these fractions are now expressed over the same denominator, we can go ahead and subtract them, and say that this is equal to 8 minus 5 over 10, which leads us to our final result, which is 3 over 10. And there we go.